Welcome back to Wilds and Water Sailing. This week we're in Shearwater, where we find ourselves getting rocked by some of that BC winter weather.
It's pretty crazy out there. It's yeah, wild night. We are not expecting this at all.
Hey, I'm Brooke, and this is Conlee, and this is our princess/adventure dog, Muoi. Together we live on board Hecate, our 38-foot tiny home on the water. Join us as we sail around the world and share with you a little bit more of this planet's wild side. Around 4 p.m. on February 14th, and after about 40 miles of sailing and motoring from Quacoom, we cruised into Shearwater on Denny Island, a small community just east of Bella Bella.
We are currently in Shearwater, and we are walking to Eddy Lake, and walking along a trail that was built back in World War II by the soldiers on their free time that they spent up here. And it's a really cool old trail. It winds all the way through the boggy lowlands that are here by Shearwater. It's really neat.
The Santa Bella Trail was originally built to run from the Royal Canadian Air Force Station to the BC Packers store and post office on the opposite side of Denny Island.
Well, we made it to Eddy Lake. We were slipping and sliding a little bit like Bambi's on the way here, but it's a good spot and it was well worth the trek.
When we arrived, we realized someone was nice enough to haul a kayak all the way down the trail to the lake, so Conlee and Muoi decided to take it out for a quick rip. Unfortunately, it wasn't exactly kayaking season up at the lake, and I don't think Conlee got as far as he had hoped he would.
How's that going?
What's that?
How's that going?
Good. Almost made her.
Coldest rain we've had yet. It's pretty exciting. Sounds like we're in an icy car wash. Weather was calling for winds 20 to 30. We're gusting up to 30, and currently we have our highest gust is 36. So it's a little bit windier than we expected. It is very, very windy. It's kind of nice that there's not a lot of fetch here though in the anchorage. Ah! Boat is getting blown sideways. Goodness gracious. Just when I thought I've secured everything on the counters again, it just like all goes sliding. It's supposed to be like this for the next day or so, so I guess it's time to batten down the hatches. How's it going out here?
Oh, it's a little windy. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. What's the max gust now?
43 and a half. Sitting right around 20, 25, mostly.
Holy. What's that one?
A little breezy. 36.
So much for gust up to 30. Are you just gonna hang out here for a while?
Yeah.
Can I get you some tea or hot chocolate or something?
Ooh, maybe a cup of hot chocolate would be nice.
Good time to light the lantern.
Yeah, that's what I got the oil for. That's what I originally went outside for.
Been out there for a while.
Just took an hour. Oh, it's 49.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That had us right sideways. I could see the water through the windows.
Yeah, just gusting 50 knots out there.
Oh man.
Not so bad.
Talk about a nice relaxing evening. We were doing pretty good, and then it was just sustained gusts up into the mid 30s and max gust at 49.5, and we started dragging anchor, and after about 30 meters that we'd dragged, we decided that we were going to pick it up and move it. So it's pretty crazy out there. It's yeah, wild night. We were not expecting this at all. That's the thing with forecasts, is they're not always right, so you just kind of roll with it. But we're anchored now a little bit closer to shore, in some shallower water, so we've got some more scope out than we had before. So hopefully we're a little bit more protected here, and we'll be, yeah, it'll be a bit more calm and relaxing. We were going sideways quite a bit back there. It was like windows in the water, cabin in the water. So yeah, wild night.
Geez, diesel fuming in here.
Yeah, it's stinky. You guys hiding?
Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning.
0 to 40, near noon. Intermission to destination 0 to 30.
Apparently, the surrounding topography can make Shearwater a bit of a blowhole in southerly weather, and with a deep main anchorage, a lot of extra scope is needed for good holding. We found out later from a few of the locals that the soft bottom does not actually make for great holding, and we're told a humorous anecdote or two about large dock anchors sinking so far down into the mud they eventually completely disappeared into the abyss. It wasn't hard to understand why our trusty anchor had started dragging in the gale. Even with the rainfall warning for the next few days, the wind had calmed down, and we decided it was time to head back out and do some more exploring.
During the Second World War, Shearwater became home to the Royal Canadian Air Force's No. 9 Bomber Reconnaissance Squadron and provided accommodations for over 1,000 men and women. Operational air patrols were carried out both day and night, searching for Japanese submarines that were sinking ships along the west coast. We've become so dependent on GPS, it amazes me to think about how these pilots flew for up to 12 hours over the Pacific, through fog, snow, and rain, and still managed to find their way home using only dead reckoning. By the end of July 1944, and after the threat of invasion had diminished, the decision was made to disband the squadron at station. Shearwater has since been developed into a fishing resort and full-service marina.
This mural is painted on the side of an original World War II aircraft hangar and is entitled Bella Bella, United in History. It denotes the 4 founding chiefs of the Celtic nation in traditional regalia, as well as Hudson's Bay factor John McLaughlin and images of historically significant community members. The mural celebrates the founding of Bella Bella and this Central Coast community. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell for notifications to be notified of our next video. Join us next week as we hit one of the hidden gems on the BC coast, Bishop Bay Hot Springs and the Monkey Beach Conservancy.